No matter how robust safety protocols are, the risk of unexpected flame and chemical exposure is always present in multi-hazard environments, such as refineries and chemical manufacturing. Here's an example. During maintenance, a team may need to open a pump handling flammable solvents. Even when the line is isolated, residual chemicals, leakage, and flammable vapors can still be present. Add one spark or a hot surface, and the flash fire becomes a real risk. This is a true dual hazard situation, and in these scenarios, people often believe they must choose between flame or chemical protection, depending on which risk feels more likely. But this approach introduces unnecessary risk when both hazards coexist. This is where understanding primary versus secondary FR clothing becomes critical. Primary FR garments are designed to provide standalone protection from flame or arc exposures. On the other hand, secondary FR garments are designed to self-extinguish once the flame source is removed and are intended to be worn over a primary FR layer. So the secondary FR garments are not meant to replace primary FR. The primary FR layer delivers the core thermal protection. The outer layer must not add burn risk, and that is where chemical SFR garments come in. These garments are designed to provide chemical protection without compromising the performance of the primary FR worn underneath. In fact, Tyvek 6000 SFR coverall from DuPont can help to significantly reduce the second-degree burn level of the entire clothing system, while also delivering chemical protection.
In practice, many chemically treated F4 garments are misunderstood. Standards like ISO 6530 or EN 1334 assess liquid repellency and limited splash protection, but they do not address chemical permeation, which is evaluated under different standards, such as EN ISO 6529. So, chemically treated F4 fabrics may provide limited splash resistance, but no barrier to chemical permeation, meaning molecules can still pass through the fabric itself. Also remember that with repeated laundering, chemical treatment may wash away. This distinction becomes critical in multi-hazard environments, where chemicals can remain on the garment's surface and continue to permeate over time. Tyvek 6000 SF4 garment provides a barrier to permeation of at least 30 minutes against more than 250 chemical challenges, including toxic industrial chemicals and flammable organic solvents, without compromising the performance of the primary F4 worn underneath.
In a flame exposure, wearing a non-SFR chemical garment over your primary FR coverall can lead to severe consequences. Up to 38% total body burn, from which 20% are third-degree burns. Third-degree burns are devastating, leading to life-changing injuries. So one wrong PPE choice can literally change everything.
Let's look at SF4 solution alternatives. While they are flame resistant, some materials can shrink and remain on the body after flame exposure, leading to heat energy absorption into the wearer. This can cause higher levels of body burn and make the garment removal very difficult, sometimes requiring the garment to be cut off. Tyvek 6000 SF4 protective coverall is designed to flash off after flame exposure, absorbing thermal energy and allowing faster removal of the garment system when emergency access is needed. We also know that certain SFO materials generate toxic hydrogen chloride gas during combustion and after the flame is extinguished. In an accident where the wearer must evacuate immediately, this can introduce a serious inhalation risk, especially in confined spaces. Comfort plays a key role as well. When a PPE system is heavy and bulky, it can restrict mobility and well-being and ultimately reduce work performance. This increases the risk of improper use and non-compliance. DuPont Tychem 6000 SF4 garment is almost 35% lighter than common SF4 solutions. Think of it this way: being 35% lighter is like removing a loaded backpack from your shoulders when you're trying to get out of a hazardous area.
Across these examples, the message is clear. Multi-hazard risks require multi-hazard thinking, and safety starts with informed PPE decisions.